The purpose of today's tutorial is to show you how to trade in the platform. As a quick overview, what we have so far is a dashboard window. We have a level 2 window linked to a time and sales window. We have a portfolio containing some well-known tickers. We have a historical chart here on the left with 1 day period. And we also have an intraday chart with 5 minutes. Here we have a positions tab which shows the open positions. There is nothing here because I have no open positions. It has a transactions tab where all my transactions for the day can be seen. For example, in the top section are the filled orders. Remaining cancels and rejects are in the bottom part. We can fill a root transaction by selecting different statuses from the drop-down menu. For example, here's how we get all fills. Here's how we get all buy fills. Here are opened orders, currently none. And by selecting all, we can see the entire history for the day. Then we have the Balances tab, which contains the equity value. This is the starter day equity value. You can see that I started the day with $1,000. Then we see the realized P&L. I realized a $6.21 loss. That leaves me with just over $993 in remaining equity. And because my allowed leverage is 1 to 5, you multiply this equity plus the realized P&L to get your total BP number. Currently, it's about $4,970. As you can see, the entire BP is available because I have no open orders taking any BP. From the main menu, we have account selection. Here we can select the account we will trade in. We can open a new trade ticket and a new account view window and a new trade log. So let's go for the View tab, where we can increase and decrease font size depending on our preferences. And we can also choose a different color set. I just leave it the way it is. So in order to submit an order here, let's first open a less volatile ticker like USO. Let's start with sending a limit order away from the market. Now I see the market is trading at $44.15. So let's say we want to send a limit order for 100 shares at $44 with the display size 100 to the smart order route. After you finish with all the selections, just press Buy. Now, on the first order, for the day you are required to enter the platform password just for security purposes. And then in the trade log, we see Order Placed. It means that your order was accepted. No errors, no rejects. Your order is live on the market. Now, when we go to the Balances window, we can see from the total BP of nearly $5,000, we have placed an order for $4,400, which leaves us with roughly $500 in available BP. If you want to cancel the order, you have two ways to do it. One is to press Cancel All in the Level 2 window, and the next is from the Transactions tab in your account view. See, it says that the order is open, and it gives you this red X. By pressing it, you can easily cancel it. So let's now filter for all open orders and make it easier for us and just press the X. So now we can see it says Cancel Order Submitted, and cancel, it was finally canceled. We no longer have an order on the market. This is for sending a limit order. Let's try to send a market order. We have to select Market. We select Size and press Buy. You see, we immediately received an execution. If you go to the Positions tab now, we see that we have 100 shares, long position from $44.52. The fill is also shown here on the Level 2 window for some time. Now we want to close out, again with a market order, so we select Market, select the size, 100 shares, and press Sell. As you see, the order was filled, and we realized a $1 loss. If we go to the Balances window, you can see that from the starting realized of negative $6.21, we now have negative $7.21. And we no longer have used BP, and all our BP is free for use. This is how you trade from the Level 2 window. Now let me show you some settings regarding trading. If we go to the settings from the dashboard and select Application Settings, we can go to the Trading section and select Accounts. So here, we have the default account used for trading. If you have only one, it will be automatically populated. I have 5, but I am using only the first one, so I am not changing this. Now, one of your most important settings are, from the Order Settings tab, you can select a default route. I have selected a smart one because in times of high volatility, you do not want to be selecting a route. A smart order router is fast enough for execution, and it will scroll through the available routes in order to fulfill your order. Then I've checked this box. It says Level 2 route to select at MMID. This is because I like to be able to choose price and destination by double-clicking on the Level 2 window. So let's say I want to put a limit order on NASDAQ at $44.45. I just double-click, and now NASDAQ is automatically filled here and a price. I only input the size and press Buy. Now the trade log says Order Placed. By checking this Level 2 box, you can select your price and destination by double-clicking here. So now your order is shown on the Level 2 window. You can cancel it by pinpointing it with a mouse and pressing X. The trade log says Order Canceled.